Hi. So we'll be coming up with some surveys in Kerala, uh, West Bengal, the study. In Uttarakhand, we're doing something. And we're going to do in Pondicherry also some samples. So we'll come up. But at the same time, what I thought, there are certain issues which is on the people's mind on the ground. And so let's discuss on certain topic also, some issues. So what is exactly how the numbers are playing in those topics? Okay, so the one topic what I feel it is close to people's mind on the ground, that is the Bangladeshi infiltration. So people believe that. So I did, I asked many of my friends who are well educated. And I asked that what do you feel? What is the perception that how many illegal Bangladeshis are staying in India? So around 100 friends, approximately I'm telling, and majority of them believes that there's a huge number of Bangladeshis staying. Okay, then I asked the next question will be followed by how many of them you have personally known or met, uh, or how many personally known means how many like Bangladeshis staying in India you have phone number. So always they tell no, I don't have any phone number, but I met. And how do you know that they are from like Bangladesh and this one? So what I understand as the theme is that if you are a Bengali speaking guy and if you're a Muslim, so many people now they are perceived as a Bangladeshi in India. Okay, and and that is I think a very dangerous trend. That yes, in West Bengal there in not only in West Bengal in Tripura also probably Bengali speaking Muslims will be there in Bihar also in Kishanganj there will be some Bengali speaking Muslims. People perceive that if any Muslim they're speaking Bengali, so they are perceived as a Bengali Muslim. Okay, and that's why the number it is coming multiple crores. So what I did little bit here uh, data crunching that that what I did, I searched. If you can search, it is the Google screenshot. And what is the population of Bangladesh? If 2 crores people are there, so what is actually population of Bangladesh? So in a search, if you see, we can easily find out that there are around 50 million in 1960. 50 million means it is 5 crores people. And in 2024, it's 173 million. That means it is 17 crore. Okay. So 10 million means 1 crore. So that means in Bangladesh, the population is close to 17.3 crores. And if you believe that 2 crore illegal Bangladeshis are staying, so that means almost 11% of the population, the country's population, is in India. Okay. So there's a huge number. So that means whoever is born, almost 1 in 10%. So they decided they will take the luggage and come to India. So if the 2 crores number is true. Now, and at the same time, what I'm saying, the party is in power in the center. That is the BJP. And so it is a very favorite topic. So whenever the election is there, they'll make Bangladesh as an election issue. So the election is in Jharkhand. So Jharkhand is not sharing any border with Bangladesh. But still in Jharkhand, it was an election issue. Even in the Mumbai Corporation election, I was talking with some of my friends, the people are voting because they believe, okay, in government, in Maharashtra, the state government is BJP, central government also in BJP, but still they believe that, okay, BMC, the corporations was not running, more or less, it was running by the state government. So still they believe that in Mumbai Corporation election, BJP comes to power, so the Bangladeshis will be removed. And definitely it will be a big issue in elections in West Bengal and in Assam. So Hemant Biswa Sarma's the election strategy is very clear that he is targeting Mia Muslim. He is telling that he needs one more term. Okay, BJP was already is there in 2 terms, 10 years. He needs one more term so that the Mia Muslims, that is the Bengali speaking Muslims, will be thrown out of the Assam. So it is the main issue. Now, and if you see the BJP central leaderships also, like in 2018, what Amit Shah has spoken, that Bangladeshi migrants are like termites. Okay. So So that means that it indicates that they're very much against that your the Bangladeshi migrants. And if you see, but still, what is interesting that though BSF is under the central home ministry, but still people believe that the Congress and TMCs they are calling the Bangladeshi Muslims and they are settling them in India and they are finally becoming the vote bank. That is the perception. And also the perception is that when I asked, okay, the same people whom I asked that how many Bangladeshi immigrants, illegal people, Bangladeshi are staying in India, I asked them, okay, so now BJP is in power, and so what do you feel that how many Bangladeshis, and they are very much like after the statement of the Amit Shah when making that Bangladeshi migrants are termites, and in majority, if you see northern India, if you see Bihar, BJP is in power, Assam BJP is in power, UP BJP is in power, Haryana is in power, now Delhi is in power, okay, Madhya Pradesh in power, Chhattisgarh is power. So mainly the you see the northern India, majority of the states BJP is in power. So how many of such Bangladeshis out of these 2 crores BJP is deporting, like catching them, putting them in Bangladesh? How many of them? What can be the number? So when I asked them, actually people told someone told 70 lakhs, someone told 3 lakhs, someone is 4 lakhs. So BJP is deporting almost around 2 to 3 lakhs. Average I am talking. They believe. And I am asking you before going for the next slide, think what is your number? That what do you feel? How many people this present BJP government is deporting? So what you see this data, whatever we are getting from a Rajya Sabha question was asked. And this you can consider as an official number. So this is, I think, very important slide. What I'm telling that if you see in 2005, I got the number from this because I took a screenshot of whatever published in the print. So 2005, if you see when this one, so this is the UPA, the yellow color mark I have mentioned as the UPA time. The bottom is India time. So it was 14,916, close to 15,000 people they have done. Then 13,692, then 12,135. Then in 2008, 12,625. In 2009, 10,602. Then 2010, 6,290. Then 6,761. Then 6,537. 5,234. And 2014, when change happened, this number from the four figure, it dropped to three figure, 989. 2015, 474. 2016, 308. 2017, only 51. Okay. Then 445. 299. So actually, it is not 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, or in thousands. It is sometimes even in double digit number, like happened in 2017 in 51. Then also I check after that what is the number. So if you see the number is more or less matching, even if you see in 2022 from Delhi, whatever I search, what is the search my query I'm sharing with you the screenshot. So it's only 50. 2025 in Delhi, 2024 in 14. And in 2025, we are attaining 2,200. This is the 2,200. If you see the number is approximate, so you don't know. There will be some cases will be there. So people will be identified as Bangladeshi. They will probably try put their case on. So the deported number, if you see, this number from 2017 is 51, then 5, 14 from the Delhi. So this is the number. Okay. So also, if you see that what I was checking, I got the number of the SIR. So what is the perception that Bangladesh is around like population? If 2 crores Bangladeshis are there, so around 11 to 12% Bangladeshis, they pack their bag, they come here. Okay, and Congress and your TMC, probably with non-BJP, that UPA parties, they all call them, make them settle so that they can vote for them. Okay, so that means their name also will be there in the voter list. So now, if you see, 4 states almost completed the SIR, and if you see in Bihar, almost 65 lakhs people's name are removed. In West Bengal, the SIR revision SIR so far 58 lakhs name are removed. In Uttar Pradesh, the number is almost 2.9 crores. And in Assam, the name removed is 10 lakhs. So now, whether Election Commission has declared how many people, look, their name was there in the voter list, but actually they're Bangladeshi. And because of Bangladeshi, the name is removed. Okay. So if I look this number, so the number is zero. So election commission has completed Bihar SIR, your Assam SIR completed, UP SIR completed, Bengal SIR first is completed. Now SIR, some call are happening, some suspected people are calling. But so far, if we look, if I go back to the old slide, so 2 point like 9 crores means 3 crores, 3 crores, almost 4 crores. Almost if you see all together, it is 3 plus 1.2. That means your 4.2. So almost 4.2 to 4.3 crores people's name are removed because of various reasons, but not a single person was removed because he was a Bangladeshi. Okay, so that's why what this data analysis I'm concluding that actually probably Bangladeshi. If you are Bengali, you can understand it is a juju. Okay, so what is happening? That okay, BJP every day election they are playing skirt juju juju juju, and though Google is there, ChatGPT is there, but unfortunately, what is happening? No one, our that so-called whoever is working in the top MNCs and all these people, so they never bother to check that. Okay, what is the number deported? What is the where is the number coming? In the census happened 2011, where the census anyone is identified as Bangladeshi. So what is this? Okay. And actually what I'm telling you, why the deported number is coming down? Because for Bangladesh, India is a hostile country. So in a hostile country, my logic, if it's why people wants to come and risk their life. Okay. So I'm not telling that you see, I don't know that how many Bangladeshis are there, if you ask me. Okay. I never came across any Bangladeshi people in my life. That's what I can say. Okay. But what I'm telling, the perception is just so big. But when I see the deport number, okay, I find it that probably this number is not so big. It is a perception BJP is creating, and BJP is playing with that juju factor, mhm, to try to get that vote. So now, if you see now, what is the impact we are getting? Okay, it is an internal politics, no issue. BJP is making people that okay, we'll remove all the Bangladesh. Bangladesh are a threat for the nation, everything. So you see, so when you need to understand when your people in power or in the top major party, the number one political party is of India, when they're mentioning as termite, so every reaction will have a equal and opposite reaction. Newton's third law. So there will be anti-India sentiment will slowly it is created in Bangladesh. Okay. And if you see the Hasina was perceived as pro-India. And you know now what is the Hasina's fate there? Okay. So here to win the election, to so what BJP has done, Hasina got impacted. Okay. And now in Bangladesh, to when the people turn anti-India, so you can't expect a pro-India government every in Bangladesh. And if you see very interesting this number, I want all of you to watch at it. That India shares border actually 4096 with Bangladesh, then China, and then Pakistan. These are the top three countries where India is sharing land border. So the border with Bangladesh is much more than almost you see 700 kilometers more than with compared to Pakistan. We compared to even more than China. So actually, what is happening? What we achieved and why 1971 war was fought by India? Because they want to reduce that 4096 border. You cannot maintain so much such a hostile neighbors. You cannot maintain it. So 1971 war was fought so that this border, this 4096 kilometers border, is more or less is a friendly neighbor. It was there, but now at present scenario, it's washed out. So now what is happening? India has to prepare a three-front war with Bangladesh, Pakistan, and China. In Operation Sindoor, if you see, it was Pakistan plus China. Okay, so Chinese fighter aircraft, all the Chinese also was used. So Operation Sindoor it was not India versus Pakistan. It was India versus Pakistan plus China. Now the amount of anti-India sentiment is prevailing in Bangladesh. So we can expect that it can be in future. Maybe we need to prepare for a three-front war, and we need to maintain this 4096 plus 3488 and 3323. so much we need to maintain it. And actually, what is happening? It is becoming a very big national security threat. So on the other hand, if you see what is happening, if Bengali speaking people in other state are facing identity crisis, I mean they are being identified as Bangladeshis. And if I look at what is happening, if you see, so you can get so many incidents are happening. So like one 20 years old Bangladeshi migrant branded as a Bangladeshi was dead, was lynched because these local people felt in Odisha that he's a Bangladeshi and because of them they're killing. If it's a migrant worker, and you see, at least this case, what I'm telling, he was a Muslim guy from Murshidabad, Suti, and he was lynched to death. Poor people. They're lynched to death because just because people perceive the anti-Bangladeshi, the perception is so big, so huge on the ground. The hate is so huge on the ground. Okay, and also it has to be that what in Bangladesh is happening with the Hindus, that sentiment also is carries. I fully agree. But you see, still a guy, an Indian guy, was killed because people thought that he's a Bangladeshi. See, in Kerala, forget the God's own country. In Palakkad district also, a person was lynched to death. He was a Hindu guy. Poor labor went to work there. People perceives him as a Bangladeshi, and he was killed. So this is a very serious issues. Okay, we need to look at the data and expect that the country's number one political party who claims that their country is the first, understand that. Don't make it go out of your hand when it will become a national security threat, where people have started killing each other because of misidentity. So it should not happen. It will create a law and order problem. It is a national security threat, and everything happening. So come up with the number. Okay. If Bangladeshis are there, pick it up. Okay. You see what is happening in Bengal, the SIR. So all normal people are getting SIR notice. Okay. Because of some software they have made, some mismatch in the father's name, everything it is dying. So now who is getting harassed? It is not people. Bangladeshis are not getting harassed. Finally, who is getting harassed? It is harassed the Indian people. And if you see, you may think that to target that okay, Muslims will be targeted. But actually, what is happening? Majority Hindus are only targeted. So think once again, what I request, think there are these numbers, whatever I put it here, it is all fact. Think that what is being told to us, is it really happening or not? I don't feel so. Okay. So I leave it on your judgment, on your data analysis and everything. Thank you. If you like this video, please share with your friends and family members and please subscribe this channel. Okay. I will try to bring up with such important issues, which is impacting probably our country and our life. Thank you.